science.
Back to Warp Reacts.
That was naughty.
What was it that you were about to pantomime over there?
That was naughty.
I was saying that Ogre had 2 hands to go along with.
Well, you know, there's an armpit too.
Shut the hell up. Because I would like to ask the folks to please like, comment, and subscribe. Because we'd really appreciate that. And we'd also love it if you joined us at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time every Sunday when we do a live show.
We have merch.
We do have merch. Yeah, we do have merch. We have Patreon and we have YouTube. And
I'm not wearing any of it tonight.
I know. Well,
you could squish his feet together.
I'm wearing a collar. I don't know how I feel about it. I just realized I was still wearing a collar from work today. That bothers me.
Who puts a collar on you at work? And does Teresa know?
His boss.
So we're gonna continue on with the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. A retrospective for us individually, the songs that shaped us for those decades. Fuck your face, AJ.
Big word.
You like to read that there dictionary.
Shut up. This week is Jersey's turn. And he picked a song from when he was like 2 years old.
Whoa.
But I would, all jokes aside, I would like to know what made you choose For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. What about that from the 80s made you pick it? And were there any other songs in contention? What? Yes, Jersey.
You picked it because it was fucking For Whom the Bell Tolls. Were there any other songs in contention?
I expect Jersey to have a smarter answer than you. Go ahead, Jersey.
No, Metallica was my first exposure to metal. So it was like, that was, you know, again, it was in the 80s.
A soft spot. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was
good.
So between that, Ride the Lightning, stuff like that, that was a lot of the rock songs that I liked. I mean, I've said it multiple times. I was all over the spectrum growing up as a kid, as far as multiple spectrums.
All right.
But music-wise,
still riding up today.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But For Whom the Bell Tolls, it was one of those things where you look behind the meaning of it, and it was, besides a hard-hitting song, and I liked it. It was just what I found myself listening to all the time. As far as contention-wise,
yeah,
in the 80s,
anti-war song, yeah.
In the 80s was like, it was different, right? Like, because growing up, I listened to a lot of like Frank and Dean and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
you know, with my dad always driving the car and all that. It was a lot of the oldies stuff. So I didn't really get into my own music until I was a little older,
right?
You know, and I still listen to Frank and Dean and Sammy and the Rat Pack and all that, you know, stuff now.
But those would have been songs that were made in the 80s anyways.
Right. And the whole reason I didn't pick those songs is because they weren't in the 80s, you know, or I would have picked them.
No, of course.
But yeah, no, 80s, there's really no other songs in contention, honestly.
It again, but none. I'm really jealous of you because I would have also liked to have picked Metallica, and I just didn't want to double up. So you beat me to it, you son of a bitch. They obviously had no official video for whom the bell tolls. I looked at their stuff. I found
God only knows what you found.
I found a live version of the song.
Oh, okay. Wow, they're going to be really young. It's going to make me very sad.
Not done with Cliff.
Oh, they're really fucking young. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is from a concert when they were touring for the Ride the Lightning album. I'm pretty sure that's the album. That had to be the album they were touring for because he didn't make it to the Masters of Puppets tour. I don't think. All right. I almost hit remove, but
yeah, he did.
Oh, that was the tour he died on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been through this, Ogre.
I know. I'm very old. I forget.
You fucking are.
Ogre has holes in his brain.
Y'all know Cliff Burton over here.
Y'all know Cliff Burton over here.
Hi, Cliff. How you doing?
God, look how young.
Look at how young he looks.
That's 85. That's the Master of Puppets tour. That's not the Ride the Lightning tour. So this is the tour.
This is the tour
where he died. Wow. Or that's the tour that he died on. Holy shit. All right, here we go.
Play it.
Just for 1 second, I'm sorry.
He made that fucking bass talk.
When I hear that kind of stuff, as much as I enjoy it,
Yeah,
I enjoy it a little bit more because I remember being a child and hearing those words of "That's not music."
Oh!
Come from outside the door, and as I turned the volume up
all the way up.
Crank that shit to vibrate your bedroom.
No, yeah, it was mom. Dad was like, "That's not music." Not, sir. No,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turn it right down, sir.
I'm gonna go mow the lawn now. I just mowed it yesterday. I'm gonna mow it again.
I remember my mother telling me that was devil music, and in my head going, "Fuck you, bitch," but not saying that out loud.
Never
until I was older.
Yeah. Looked like he was wearing a sock on his head. His hair was just.
We've talked about this recently. Something I love, man, from the 80s and maybe even into the early 90s. That long musical intro. That they're not afraid. I don't care if we don't get to the lyrics within the first 15 seconds. This isn't for the fucking radio. This is for people that appreciate fucking music.
That's right.
Just that dun, dun, dun. Like that's one of those synonymous, like you hear that like first dun, 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 and you're like, oh, I know what song this is.
For Whom the Bell Tolls has like one of the longest intros.
It has a long intro.
Metallica. In fact, I think there might be more just music versus singing. I mean, if not, it's damn close.
I think the intro
intro is pretty long.
What? Yeah. It was Sanitarium, yeah.
Sanitarium is pretty long.
Yes.
But it's close.
I want to say this intro is like,
no, but I mean, like for
on the album, it's like a minute.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
The music is longer
than the singing.
And it's not, it's like it's 50-50.
It's right there.
But the intro in this particular video is a little longer though, because fucking Cliff had to sit there and pontificate on his bass there for a moment or two.
Oh, yes, that's true. But
so this is longer.
Well, while I was searching today, because I didn't mind re-listening to the song ahead of time because I'm not going into this blind because I've only played this. I don't know. I've burned out audio cassettes. I have had to repurchase audio cassettes when I was younger for this whole album. The music portion of it is right. It's only with his pontificating, as you said, it's only about 15 or 20 seconds longer than it is for the studio version. So, all right, here we go. There's Kirk and his skinny arms. They're really bony. They're really
forever skinny.
Here we go. fucking see him do that?
No, what?
Watch. Oh, I went back too far, but all right.
It's okay.
All right, that's good.
We'll forgive you for this one. You just
Oh,
press play.
Watch James's hand.
He's right here.
I want to point out something that I noticed in watching this. There's somebody on the mixer, the board, or whatever that is turning that reverb on right at that one spot.
Yep.
Which
Because it's not there any other time.
it's not there any other time.
Yeah.
And I noticed that when I was trying to find the right version. I was like, that's really fucking weird. I know for a fact that they don't lip sync to their fucking lyric. That James doesn't lip sync. But yeah, all right, here we go.
Wearing a Misfits shirt.
What?
He's wearing a Misfits shirt.
No Cliff Burton.
So they were about to go into.
Hold on, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. We're gonna go right back to where Kirk starts bending his fucking guitar in half. I need you first to listen, but to also focus in the background. Just focus in the background, just on the right side of the screen. Well, I guess it would be on the whatever.
So where Kirk is?
Yep. So where Kirk is, just focus in the background.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I got excited again.
Yeah. That's God, I love Metallica. God, I love Metallica.
Yeah.
What really excited me, and this is just a mean joke to start off with, because I like him as a drummer, but he really annoyed me with things that he has done. There was so little focus on Lars in that video. Like, I watched a bunch of videos. Lars is very prominent in a lot of live shows. Not that one. Nope. Not that one. We saw him at the end. We saw his drum set. We saw a person, a figure that could have been anybody.
Could have been anybody.
That drum set.
Could have been
It was
anybody.
definitely him though, because it's his distinctive playing. But
Could have been anybody.
yeah. Man, I love that. John, that was a good choice. I absolutely love that. That was the last the last of the 3 bands that I was in, Bongo Fuck Sheba Dick. That was the one Metallica song that we covered. That was awesome.
I just want to pause. Bongo fuck Sheba Dick.
I joined.
It's no wonder you weren't successful. I am shocked to the core. The brains that invented
BFSD.
what,
for sure.
What even was that? The Bongo what?
No, that was the band before. This was actually Blind Pedestrian. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Bongo Fuck Sheba Dick. We tried to advertise ourselves. We would drive down the road, and I would sit in the passenger seat and scream out the window to old ladies, "Bongo Fuck Sheba Dick!" I don't know why we weren't saying that.
Why do I see Ogre in a van that has one of those porthole windows, and on the side of the van was this fucking goat on its rear legs with just some fat slob underneath it?
Well, all right then. Let's.
So the Metallica song that we just reacted to was really good. You fucking weirdo.
Really good.
Christ.
It was really good though.
No, I love that song.
Brought back
Metallica.
memories.
Memories.
I'm not going to say good or bad. I'm just going to say memories. It brought back memories. Yeah, kind of good and kind of
Good choice, Jersey. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it was good or bad.
Memories.
Enriched your life in the 80s. I'm happy that it did.
Okay,
Yeah.
Butcher, what do you think?
You think of the song,
Man,
Butcher?
I love seeing live shows, especially of bands that I, at least partially grew up with. Seeing Metallica live, I've never seen them live, and I wouldn't hate seeing them live. So it was cool to see that song. It's also one of my favorite Metallica songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
it was great.
So again, this whole thing isn't a battle of the bands thing for us. This is a get to know us better. This because the songs that shaped our youth, in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s.
There are people that are actually interested in that.
I think there's like 5 or 6.
I was gonna say.
Not many, but
Okay,
5 or 6. We really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
do the things.
It helps drive the algorithm. It helps us grow as a channel. If you would like to help us grow even more, we have a Patreon channel and a YouTube membership. Those links are in the description. And
we might talk about Bongo Fuck Sheba Dick.
We might talk about Bongo Fuck Sheba Dick.
I'm putting it in the show ideas right now.
Yeah, like I said, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, we do a live show. We'd really appreciate it if you'd stop by because we do it every Sunday. Toodles.
Bye-bye.